Marvin Jones' emotional exit, an in-depth look at the Lions' roar and departure. What's up, sports aficionados? Get ready for an epic journey through the highs and lows of the NFL. We've got a story that's going to tug at your heartstrings, with a mix of surprises, emotions, and unexpected farewells. It's all about Marvin Jones, the Lions' wide receiver, and his decision that's got everyone talking. Now let's dive into the tale of Marvin Jones, a football superstar who left a significant mark on the Detroit Lions. Less than 7 months after rejoining the Pride, he's making headlines again, but this time it's for an entirely different reason. Imagine, the Detroit Lions were gearing up for their Week 7 showdown with the Ravens. Fans were excited, players were hyped, but one man was notably absent from the roster: Marvin Jones. The star wide receiver, a seasoned 33-year-old, had a different battle to fight, and it wasn't on the football field. Shortly after, the news hit us hard. Marvin Jones took to social media, pouring his heart out. He shared the love and respect he holds for the Ford family, the city of Detroit, his teammates and coaches. But the reason he was stepping away was deeply personal. In his own words, "I just want to say that I have so much love and respect for the Ford family, the city of Detroit, my teammates and coaches," he wrote. "To be brief, I am stepping away from the team to take care of personal family matters. Although this was no easy decision, I cannot be the person that I need to be for this team, as well as tend to my family from afar. This organization has been amazing, showing love and support for myself and my family over the years, and this time is no different." The sincerity in those words is truly touching. In the world of sports, we often forget that these athletes are real people with families, emotions, and personal battles to face. Sometimes, those battles take precedence over the roar of the crowd and the thrill of the game. But that's not all. Jones didn't just walk away quietly. In a message to his brothers and coaches, he left them with a rallying cry: "I will be rooting for you every step of the way. This is the year! Go get it!" That's the kind of sportsmanship that makes you proud to be a fan, and it's a testament to the bond these players share. Now for the big question mark. What does the future hold for Marvin Jones in the world of football? Lions coach Dan Campbell weighed in on the matter, trying to shed some light. He assured the press that Jones's absence wasn't due to anything serious, but when asked about his future with the team, he chose to remain tight-lipped. The intrigue thickens, and we're left wondering what's next for the Lions and their beloved receiver. Before we close this chapter, let's rewind a bit. Marvin Jones's football journey began back in 2012 when the Cincinnati Bengals picked him in the 5th round. He spent 4 formative years with the Bengals, learning the ropes of the NFL. It was a journey that prepared him for what was to come. In 2016, his life took a major turn. The Detroit Lions came calling with a massive $40 million deal during the free agency. Jones embraced the opportunity with open arms and began to etch his name in the Lions' history books. It was during his time in Detroit that he set new personal bests, making him a household name among Lions fans. One unforgettable highlight was the 2017 season when he caught a whopping 61 passes for an impressive 1,101 yards and 9 touchdowns. Those were the glory days. He continued to be a stalwart presence in the Detroit Lions lineup until 2020. But then came the twist in the plot. A 2-year stint with the Jacksonville Jaguars took him away from the city he had come to love. But as fate would have it, the relationship between Marvin Jones and the Detroit Lions was far from over. In April, he made a triumphant return, signing a 1-year, $3 million contract. Fans were ecstatic to welcome their star back, hoping for a glorious season. However, life has a funny way of throwing curveballs. As the 2023 season began with a remarkable 5-1 start for the Lions, Marvin Jones's performance was not as strong as it had been in the past. Despite being targeted 10 times, he managed just 5 receptions for a total of 35 yards. It was a stark departure from his days of glory in the Motor City. And that's where we stand today, folks. A beloved receiver, a team in transition, and an unexpected departure that has left us all wondering what's next. We're used to touchdowns, tackles, and triumphs, but sometimes the human side of the game takes center stage. Marvin Jones, you've etched your name in the annals of Detroit Lions history, and you have left a lasting impression on the Detroit Lions. As we await news of what's next for you, we are grateful for your contributions to the Detroit Lions. Your roar will continue to echo in the hearts of fans, and we'll be right there with you, cheering on the Lions. Stay tuned, folks. In the world of sports, every chapter ends with a new beginning. Who knows what the future holds? Until then, as we say goodbye to a beloved player, we can only hope for brighter days and more gridiron glory. This is football, and it's never short on surprises.